Give me my tickets back there.
My name is Wangari Nguri. Alias Auntie Jemimah. I am a content creator, radio presenter, and comedian, and I love me.
Jemimah.
You. Guy, you ready to my friend.
Asante sana.
Hello. Wanansi.
Before she became Auntie Jemimah, Wangari Nguri was an accountant working 8 to 5 for 3 years. Growing up, her dream was to be a radio presenter. She ended up in the accounting profession because that's what her father wanted. Her journey to her current career, where she's a comedian and a radio presenter, began in 2016 when she posted her first video online in an effort to put her craft out there for someone to notice her talent.
When I was tempeating, had them whistling with those chamas they were with that. So first videos April 2016, second video September, then the other endorsement came in 2017, August 2017. And the pay came, I think, after 6 months again. So it was a struggle. I was like, gosh, kwani huku mtu anaibiwangwa aje?
For most online content creators, the initial expectation is that online traction should automatically translate into money. Auntie Jemimah had the same struggle, and she wondered what was the problem, as her fast-growing following was not translating into money.
I was always feeling like it's because you do your crafting Kikuyu, that's why you're not attracting endorsements. But I was motivated, and so just keep doing it. Consistency pays. At some point I was like, man, I'll quit. Then YouTube started paying pole pole, because again there's a threshold you must meet before they start they monetize your channel. So there was money coming from YouTube, and then boom, the endorsement came. But it took time. It takes time for brands to also accept you. Like, wow, okay, we can pay her now. She's doing consistently, and she has a huge following now. Let's try. And once the first one comes, the rest, they always come, they follow.
Her first endorsement deal came in 2017 when she was paid 400,000 shillings.
Man, I was happy. Guys, I was happy. I furnished my house. I opened my website. I bought myself a laptop. I was happy. Nilikuwa naamka naangalia account balance kama kuna mtu ameitoa. And then from there, then I also started now earning from YouTube. YouTube also pays good money. So I'm able to sustain or to pay my people through that, and also pay some of my bills with that.
5 years later, Auntie Jemimah is now a renowned content creator, comedian, and a radio presenter with over 194,000 subscribers on YouTube, 118 followers on Instagram, and over 355,000 followers on Facebook. And this is how she makes her money.
Number one is through YouTube. YouTube pays. Facebook bado ijaanza kulipa Africa. And then endorsements. I always say when you're starting, there is no shame in looking for those businesses. I called brands. I went, I knocked doors. I told them, hey, I'm doing this and this. Please come on board. Let us do this for you. And then, so there are those who would accept and come on board. Others now just call. When you're a big brand, they'll start bringing themselves. You have turned my kitchen into an Italy. You go to the Italy there, unachukua sausage gapi? Biri.
For instance, on YouTube, one has to attain a minimum of 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers to start earning. As a beginner, a YouTuber in Kenya gets an average of 100 shillings to 500 shillings per 1,000 subscribers. For Instagram and other platforms, endorsements depend on the influencer's brand value and their negotiating power. And just like many influencers, one of the biggest challenges is making sure one is paid as per their brand worth.
There are brands who will call you and they'll feel like you're only doing it in Kikuyu, so we will miss out on the other audience. We will miss out on that. So that's number one, the language. But I always tell them it's a niche audience, and they convert. The other challenge is you know your worth. So this is how much you charge for your product, and then you go find someone else has charged like half what you're charging, and will be given the job. So at the end of the day, you're like, it's fine. I always say your worth, the right one will come. So I think that's the biggest one we are fighting or we are facing as influencers. People not knowing how much to make brand worth yao. So unapata nyinyi mnasuffer.
Money and fame, she says, requires financial and personal discipline. She has learned to live within her means and not to try to please her huge fan base with her lifestyle, a trend that has left some influencers bankrupt.
So if you work under the impression like that I need to please people, I need to show people I'm driving this car, I need to show people I'm living in this and in such a house, hey my friend, utaumia. Just know where to draw the line. Just know you're giving them content. They don't have to dictate how you live your life. Pressure iko. Ai, mtu atakupata kwa matatu anze kuongea. There was a day another actor was found eating chips without chicken, and people talked without knowing whether she has allergy or whether maybe hana do, because sometimes you don't have money, or you don't want to eat chicken, you just want to do fries. So don't leave, usiwache watu wa dictate maisha yako. And then again I say, always have someone to advise you financially. It is very important, whether it's a manager, whether it's whoever it is. Financial advice is very important.
Kuku ni zako, mtoto ni wako, nitamshomesha na kile ninataka.